that every now and then, he always has tea and I always like to have a pint.
Or two.
His name is Ganesh. And he has like this kind of like, almost like Hulkish like demeanor. He's got these giant ears and he's got these like enormous teeth, and he speaks like, I can't do a British accent. He's got this kind of like British ultra academic thing going, super philosophical. And he has a reputation like back home of being the placer of obstacles. And if you follow like Hinduism at all and a little bit of Buddhism, you know, he's actually working on behalf of the universe and placing these obstacles. But you know, obstacles can get annoying and like, you know, so I'm sitting with the guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, what would you say? I mean, I'm sitting with Ganesh, right? And we're having a pint and, you know, he's drinking tea, and then like all of a sudden, you know, I had like more than one. And so, you know, I'm like, you know, Ganesh, I've been wondering about some of these obstacles and maybe the reasons. Like, what's the deal? Because, you know, I'm sitting with the boss. And he, like, gives me the hoof, like, totally, like, just... And he's, like, visibly upset and frustrated with me, I could tell. And he, like, you know, it was one of those moments, like, when you were talking to your dad or about something as a kid, and you were trying to get to this point in the conversation, and you thought you were working your dad, you know what I mean, or your mom, you know what I mean, to get to the, well, so can I go over to Sandy's? And it's like Ganesh just knew my whole game. And so, like, he's just frustrated with me. He's like, Baxter, and he pushes his tea away, and that's like his way of like, so like, I'm about to say something important. And so Baxter and Ganesh pushes it away, and he's like, it's not me. It's like, I haven't placed any obstacles in a while. He said, it's you. And I said, what are you talking about? And Ganesh gets up and he walks over to one of my obstacles. And he knocks like a piece of my obstacle off, and he picks it up and he goes, you see this? It's made of fear and anxiety. Because my obstacles are made of earth, wind, and water. My obstacles are of the elements. Yours are constructed out of fear. And he's like, look, he waves his arm through my obstacle like it's nothing. And then he goes, you try. So I had like a pint and a half at this point, and so I was just like, ah! And I nearly broke my hand. Which ones are yours? Which ones are yours? All your friends will learn how to love you better if you know which ones are yours. You'll know how to love yourself more if you know which ones are yours. Audible breath in. All right. Everybody feeling okay?
Great.
Yeah.
It feels good this year, right? Those of you that are feelers, E's like me, you're like, yeah. This feels good. Your heart is like, hates being wrapped tight. Doesn't like it at all. It really likes it when it's open. And look, you're not a jerk. It's hard to walk around with an open heart out there. Especially y'all, man. You know, you guys make eye contact with somebody too long, they're going to follow you 6 stops in the subway.
That's exactly what happened.
It's tough, man. Y'all got this shit in. I mean, no doubt. But here, in the absence of threat, in the absence of anyone judging you, you have a chance to like go from this to this. The second thing that my dad ever said to me was, stand up straight, Giancarlo. sort of understood it. I was kind of slouching inside of my hero costume. Does that make sense? Not filling it out, really. It's kind of... All right. Audible breath in, we're gonna move on. Oh. Someone just felt their own power. It's crazy. It's like so much of our power, our batteries being drained by our fear protectors. Y'all remember this when I ever talk about the protector app? Have you guys heard me talk about this? You're an iPhone or a smartphone. You got all these apps running all the time. You got one battery and all those apps drain the battery. You got one app called the Protector app, and she's awesome. She's the one that's like, don't take a drink from him. Don't take a drink from him. She's the one that's like, you gotta quit this job. Right? But she's also the one that's like, I don't know anybody here, let's just be cool. Stay right here. Did anybody come to judge anybody? Let's just, for all the science people, I'll offer some proof. Did anybody come to judge? Anybody come to make fun of someone's body? No. Then where's it coming from? Is it a response to the environment?
No.
Where's it coming from?
Me. Us.
Conditioning. Not the essential you, the way you've been thought to be. Some people don't sing because some asshole when they were 6 years old told them they couldn't sing. Audible breath in. First stage of enlightenment is realizing they were an asshole. Second stage of enlightenment is realize you've been an asshole too. And the third stage of enlightenment, of the many, is loving both. Some of y'all are carrying around hurt, understandable, real hurt. And I want to talk about like violent crime hurt, but just hurt. And it was inflicted on you by people that now are younger than you at the time. They were 18, 19, 16, 14, 13, your brother, whatever. See him as that little child again. Thich Nhat Hanh's dad was such a jerk that Thich Nhat Hanh had to imagine him as a 5-year-old. That's how far back he had to go before he felt like his dad was corrupted. But he found that. Audible breath in. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to, we do mini tribes here. If you're new to this, the mini tribes is like a chance for you to kind of talk and connect to people. You need to connect. Who's shy in here? Shy people are like, I don't know. I'm just going to see if I'm the only shy person on this row. Connect. Oh my gosh, connect. I know you want to believe that you're the one human being that doesn't need other human beings. I know that your loneliness, your hurt has made you believe that. Do you know what I mean? Well, I'm so different than the rest of my species for all time. All I need is Netflix and a Keurig. All right. Here's the deal. The mini tribes are little groups, little pods for you to start talking. You do not have to hang in the mini tribes forever and ever. We're gonna like break up into the. Don't move. We're gonna break up into those mini tribes in a second, and you'll be facilitated with various. Who's a mini tribe leader? Can you stand up? If you're leading a mini tribe, you stand up. Big round of applause. Naya the Free, Bonnie?
Tasha? Salza?
Sakia.
Yeah.
Naya?
And we got Jula. All right.
Who's Darsha?
Who is Darsha? Oh, Anne. Can somebody wake, oh, and Anna. Richard is Anna. Where's Ann? Can somebody wake Ann up? She's not here. Okay. Ah! That was cute. Who did that? Okay, here's the real deal. I want to move along. What we're going to do is we're going to break into the mini tribes, give you a chance. I'm going to go over the mini tribes super quick, let you sort of find them. Here's how I want you to think about this, all right? Will everybody be a poet and an artist with me and not like a scientist and an engineer right now? Because I don't want to explain how this is physically possible. But let's imagine there were 8 my dad and they were sitting above us right now and they're looking down on us. And they're sitting there and Jula's going, I'll take Lisa. Darsha goes, I'll take Kristen. And what I want you to think about when you're placed in these mini tribes and in the spirit of them is, why would they have picked you? Did they pick you because you're a part of that team already, or did they pick you because you need to become a part of the team? Or why? These mini tribe leaders will explain these things a little bit more to you. I don't want to. We've had a nice long talk, and I want to move along. But if this is your first time hearing about the My Dan, shit just got weird for you, and I understand that. Because somebody's like, what? Here's the long and short of my belief. Something I haven't seen, but I believe in. People are so entrenched in their insecurities that a big part of the spiritual path is untangling from all of that stuff. It's just a part of it. I don't trust anybody that doesn't have to detangle themselves from the web they grew up in. But there's like a path out, and Joseph Campbell really helped put me in touch with this super intellectual guy, super smart guy. Hey Amy, welcome back. Is this year number 7 for you? There you go.
Yay, 7 in a row.
Joseph Campbell talks about the hero self and how important it all is to us. Stories put us in touch with our hero self, and we made the mistake of thinking that the hero self lives in the story.